Welcome, heroes and villains alike, to a short video looking at the acrobatic movement mode in DC Universe Online. A quick note before we really get going: because this game is cross-format, I'm going to have to be fairly abstract about the control scheme. I can't just use the PC controls that I'm used to because I'll confuse the PS3 crowd. Apologies if I slip. Anyway, normal movement is a standard jog and a 12-foot standing jump. Yes, I said normal. It's the DC universe, that's always going to be a relative term. Triggering your special movement mode puts you into a sprint, single and double jumping, and holding jump in midair puts you into this glide. Now this slows your rate of fall and thus allows you to cover much longer distances. It's worth noting, of course, that this isn't true flight, and if you want to get any kind of mileage, find the highest point you can before jumping. You can also hook onto any surface and climb on any surface. Those of you who want to engage in Spider-Man fantasies and crawl around on the roofs, well, knock yourselves out. Just go careful. He's a Marvel, you're a DC, and everyone's got expensive lawyers these days. That's the basics, that's what you get at level 1. At level 9, you unlock 3 key abilities: Rocket Glide, Grapple Line, and Glide Line. A note of caution here: these abilities require skill points, and those skill points also power your weapon combos, so you're going to have to choose between new ways of beating people up and new ways of getting around. That said, get this ability, Rocket Glide, as soon as you can. It is essentially a terrain following auto run. Basically it's flight. It's accessed by going into the glide and then tapping your auto run key on the PC. This is number lock. Glide line and grapple line are both triggered by holding jump. Glide line will hook the nearest wall and reel you in. Grapple line, when you're hooked to a wall, allows you to ascend very rapidly. Much quicker than climbing, as you will shortly see. So, if you want practice, or just because these courses do give some XP rewards as well as symbols, then there are races dotted around. This one is just outside the amusement mile, so if you're tired of beating up Joker's goons or Harley's getting on your nerves, well, this is how you can blow off some steam. So this is where it all comes together. This is really the test of how fast you can get around Gotham. So, glide line in, grapple up. You saw how fast that was compared to climbing. A lot of the trick with these courses, and they range from the fairly basic ones to some really more advanced stuff than this. Yeah, I came back for that thug afterwards, don't worry about him. Is combining the abilities. So, for example, here I was just able to use a straight glide because the angle on the course allowed me to do so. Here, however, I've glided halfway and then glide lined the rest because I'd have landed too low otherwise. Often getting good times is about recognising and reading the terrain that way. So, we're coming up on the 5 point. I tapped the mouse there in case you're wondering. Downside of PC controls, exit the glide, bang. There we go, 52.7, and I'd probably have broken 52 if I hadn't knocked the mouse when I went for number lock. So, Sony, how about leaderboards for these challenges? Server-wide, worldwide even? Because you just know this is going to bring out a competitive streak in people.